Hello Beauty Squad, it's your girl TeeTee. Welcome back to my channel of all things love, life, and beauty. I hope everyone is continuing to stay safe. I know it's hard, it's summer right now and everyone wants to be out, but please just use precaution. Do what you got to do to stay safe so we can hopefully get past or through this coronavirus in time. But the virus has not stopped the beauty community and products being put out and launched. And it's all good because during all these stay-at-home orders, you know, we've all had time to either play in makeup, test makeup, or just not wear it at all. And I'll tell you, there's definitely been a couple times I just was like, I ain't wearing nothing. I work from home anyway, and I would go into an office periodically. But once I figured months even before the stay-at-home orders kicked in, I'm like, I'm not going back into an office. So I would just put, you know, makeup on periodically. I feel like this lash has got a mind of its own right now. I know, no, it's actually on there, but it's got a mind of its own. But with some of the beauty releases, I've tried a few products, and today I'm going to do a follow-up on products that I liked or didn't like that I have reviewed so far this year, as we are 6 months into the year and about to head into July in a couple of days, which is crazy because this year is just flying by. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You're already here. Shout it from the rooftops. TeeTee is on. I gotta go. Comment. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys want to see, what you don't want to see more from my channel, from me, and I'd be more than happy to get that up and going for you guys. There was definitely a few products I liked and some that I did not like this year. So let's do a review follow-up. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's start with the products that I liked, and those that I didn't like, I'll save towards the end. Some of them I'm still on the fence about, and I'm leaning more towards I don't really like them, but I'm trying to use them. And we'll start off with eyeshadow palettes. Okay. I don't dislike these. They're okay. One is fine and the other's growing on me. This one here from Charlotte Tilbury, this little $53 palette here that I used one time. This, I mean, it packs a punch for sure, but I only used it one time. I never picked it up again. News of New York, one of my affordable palettes. I really like this palette. I've used it a couple times this year. It's really a good palette. It's really good, and I think it might have been $9.99 or $12.99 or something like that. But for affordable makeup, this one from Maybelline is actually really, really good. So I would still definitely recommend this one. One that has grown on me the more I used it, and I reviewed this in January when it came out, and my husband didn't know who Amrezy was, and I had to school him on who Amrezy was and show him her Instagram feed, and now he's like, oh, what's Amrezy up to? Amrezy's palette. I reviewed the palette, and if I recall, my final thoughts were, it's okay. You don't necessarily need it in your life. And I've gone back in and I've used it. Now, look at 1988, this brown here. I've dipped into this every chance I get. Probably going to hit pan on that very soon because I use it with other colors. And I've also used New Yorker and OG lighter transitional colors. And I love the color Leo, the blue, and I've used that other times as well too. So I found that for me, if I don't like it, I'm likely to give it away instead of giving it another try. And now I'm trying to give products another try instead of just giving them away after one time, and I don't like it. So I've used it, it's grown on me, and I like it more than I did back in January when I reviewed it. I've watched a couple of her videos and her creating some looks with it. I mean, this packaging in and of itself, even if I didn't like it, I would not give it away. But it has grown on me to the point where I like it now. And sometimes that really is what we need to do, because I know I've reviewed some products that I liked, and somewhere down the line I didn't like them anymore. Or the total opposite, something that I didn't like right out of the gate, and then at some point, okay, I like this. You got to use them. You got to use the products that we get, and the more that I've used this, the more I have grown to like it. Next eyeshadow palette. So another palette that I reviewed just recently, I got it and I reviewed it and I said it was okay, was Divine Rose. And I look at it and I'm gonna say it's still just okay. To me, it's still okay. To me, it's okay. And will I give it away? No, but I will definitely make a effort to use it again. I'm not going to give this away. Pat McGrath, you don't give away. I don't give a damn how much you don't like it. I'm going to use it. Now, Divine Rose 2, is a keeper. I reviewed this one recently. Love this palette. Love this palette so much more than the first one, and I just like the colors better in the second one than I did this first one. And there's a reason I hesitated even on buying this one, and because it came out a while ago and I only just got it in the last couple months, and I look at it and I'm like, it's just kind of blah. And I reviewed it and I was just kind of like, it's okay. Divine Rose 2 is a keeper. It's definitely a keeper. And if you go to Pat McGrath's site, you'll get, I believe, 10% off if you go to her site. But what I will say as far as eyeshadow palettes, not one this year thus far compares to Supreme Nudes. Not one. This is the bomb.com here, as my mother-in-law said the other day. This is a great palette, and this palette was $40. This palette is right up there in my book with Jackie Aina, Soft Glam, Perception palette. It is a palette that stays right here within distance in heavy rotation. Thus far, again, the best palette so far this year, and it just restocked. This is a great palette. I haven't had too many products from Artist Couture that I absolutely have not liked. This palette here, though, is a must-have. It's a must-have. That's palettes. Powders. No, okay. Let's go to powders. Charlotte Tilbury, Pat McGrath, both powders I love. They stay on my desk right next to my MAC products. They stay in heavy rotation. My skin is oily, as I've said several times, so especially during the summer I tend to gravitate to more powder products. So all of my powder products are right here on my desk, all of them. But these two, definitely worth it. And I'm talking, I think this was $55. I don't remember how much Pat McGrath was. They're both great powders. This is medium. And in Pat McGrath, I got dark, which is not really that dark. It's not really that dark. It's a little darker than the Charlotte Tilbury, but not super, super dark. Both great powders. Concealers. Still loving the Pat McGrath. It's what I'm wearing today. It's a great concealer. And I may actually, and I think this retail for $32. Worth every dime. Worth every dime. This. Another concealer. The e.l.f. Camo concealers. These 16-hour concealers are the bomb. And they were what? I don't know, $6 a piece? I mean, even with the price of two, it still doesn't compare to this one here. Nonetheless, great concealers. Definitely a great concealer. Couple lip products. Both, again, from Artist Couture. Uncensored lip gloss. And this is Saucy Gal lipstick, what I'm wearing now. More products from Angel Marino Artist Couture that are just great quality. You cannot beat the quality of his products. He's an indie brand. He is a person of color. You just gotta love Angel Marino. Gotta love him. I also reviewed Wayne Goss released lipsticks and lip glosses. And I'm still feeling Camellia, which is this nude, peachy nude, pinky peachy nude here. And his lip glosses. I have Hibiscus, Antique Rose, and Tulip. Love, still love those. Products I don't like, I mentioned Pat McGrath. And the only other products that I don't particularly care for were still the Wayne Goss lipsticks. The two that I reviewed, which are Zinnia, this color here. Don't like it. Will likely be giving that away. And this one is Carnation. This pinky color, will likely give this away too. So everything that I've gotten, I actually really like. And I'm definitely more selective in the products that I purchase, because you can just buy and buy and buy and buy, and you might not even like most of it. So I'm trying to be, or I have been more selective with products that I purchase. I mean, it's my money, and I'm trying to watch my spending on makeup, because I'll get this time around just a handful of products I don't like. Now, am I this is the What eyeshadow palette this year. This and the Charlotte Tilbury, the little mini one that I don't care for, along with these lipsticks. So not a lot, but I've just found that for me, the more selective I am with my products, and I try not to look at a lot of reviews, because I really want to formulate my own opinion on products and come to my own conclusion as to whether I like it or not, and recommend everything. And everything is not to be purchased as well too, but I definitely still like the packaging, the sleekness, and they're small for these Wayne Goss lipsticks. Just these colors, and it's just the colors I don't like. They just don't look good on my skin tone. The Pat McGrath palette, the Divine Rose one, I just don't like it. Well, it's gonna have to grow on me, put it that way. I paid $100 and something for it. That damn palette's gonna grow on me. But pretty much everything I've bought thus far, I really like. And I've said it this year in my videos when I reviewed these products. I still like them, which really says a lot, because it's easy to buy products that we don't like and you'll put them off and you'll never use them again, which is why I say if I don't like it, I'll force myself to use the product several more times before I just give it away and just get it off my hands. So lots of good products so far that I reviewed that I liked. Only a couple things that I didn't like. Just a couple, and some of it was just color, and the palette I just didn't particularly care for, and ones that have grown on me, like my Amrezy palette has grown on me again, because I thought it was just okay when it came out. Nothing thus far is better than Supreme Nudes. There's no palette this year. I said it and I will debate it. This is the best palette that has come out so far this year. I can't wait to see what the rest of the year is going to bring. anyone that's going to be able to top this. It's a $40 price point. It's great quality, long lasting, easy to blend, great formula. You just cannot beat this so far. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with what I've said so far in my reviews of these products? The follow-up, and to see that what I've given good reviews on, I still like. Those that weren't so good, I've grown to like them. And those that I didn't like, I still don't like. I still don't like. Let me know what you think. Comment below. I said what I said about Supreme Nudes. Challenge me on it. Tell me another palette that has been just as good, if not better, than that one this year. Y'all hit me up. Until next time, your girl TeeTee is out.